The world watched with anticipation as the Philippines activated a new naval outpost in Batanes, perched on the edge of the archipelago and gazing directly across the Taiwan Strait. This bold move signaled not just a local development, but a major shift in the balance of power and security dynamics in Southeast Asia. The strategic significance of this location cannot be overstated, as it sits at the crossroads of vital shipping lanes and regional interests. On the windswept and isolated island of Mavalis, the Philippines planted a flag of resolve and determination, transforming what was once a remote and often overlooked archipelago into a vigilant sentinel. The act of raising the flag here is more than ceremonial, it is a declaration of intent, a visible sign that the nation is ready to defend its frontiers. This outpost is more than just a collection of buildings and radar domes, it stands as a powerful statement of sovereignty over the Luzon Strait. This narrow passage is a vital artery for global trade, carrying countless ships between the Pacific and the South China Sea, and has become a flashpoint of tension among competing powers. Once celebrated for its windswept beauty, rolling hills, and rich Ivatan culture, Batanes now finds itself thrust into the center of international attention. The peaceful rhythms of island life are now intertwined with the realities of geopolitics and national defense. The calm blue seas that once carried generations of fishermen now witness the presence of foreign Coast Guard vessels and warships. The waters have become a stage for power projection, with patrols and maneuvers signaling both deterrence and vigilance. The new base asserts control over the northern frontier, ensuring that Philippine rights and interests are respected in these contested waters. Patrol boats and lookout posts now keep a constant watch, ready to respond to any incursion or threat. Years of careful planning, diplomatic negotiation, and growing urgency have led to this pivotal moment. Defense officials and planners work tirelessly, recognizing the increasing importance of the northernmost islands in the face of regional uncertainty. The base now serves as a forward operating post, a listening station, and a symbol of national presence in this vital maritime corridor. Advanced communications and surveillance equipment allow the Philippines to monitor activity and respond swiftly to developments in the region. Raising the Philippine flag here sends a clear and unmistakable message. The era of neglecting the nation's northernmost territories is over. The flag stands as a beacon of vigilance and pride, visible to all who pass these strategic waters. Batanes, once a forgotten outpost on the edge of the nation, is now central to the Philippines' evolving security strategy. The integration of military presence with the natural landscape reflects both resilience and adaptation. The islands and their people, proud Ivatan communities, are now at the heart of the Indo-Pacific power competition. Their daily lives are shaped by both tradition and the new realities of a region in flux, as they adapt to the presence of soldiers and the responsibilities of being guardians of the frontier. The quiet archipelago now stands as a vigilant sentinel, its watchtower silhouetted against the dawn sky, shaping the future of Southeast Asian security and standing as a testament to the nation's resolve and unity. Batanes, the Philippines' northernmost province, is a land of rolling hills, dramatic cliffs, and relentless winds. Here, the landscape is shaped by nature's raw power, with gusts that sweep across the hills and waves that crash against the rugged coastline. The air is always alive with the sound of the wind, a constant companion to those who call this place home. Only 3 of its 10 islands are inhabited, home to the resilient Ivatan people. These islands are scattered like emerald jewels in the vast blue sea, their isolation fostering a unique way of life. The Ivatans have learned to thrive in this remote environment, developing customs and traditions that reflect their deep connection to the land and sea. Typhoons and isolation have shaped a culture of cooperation and ingenuity. Each year, powerful storms test the strength of both the people and their homes, but the Ivatans face these challenges together, drawing on generations of experience and wisdom. The Ivatan's iconic stone houses, built to withstand storms, are a testament to their adaptation. With thick limestone walls and thatched kogon roofs, these homes are designed to endure the harshest weather, standing strong as symbols of resilience and ingenuity. Traditions like kaivivanan, cooperation, have allowed them to thrive in isolation. In Batanes, neighbors are more than friends. They are family, always ready to lend a hand, whether in rebuilding after a storm or sharing the harvest from the fields. Batanes' geography is as strategic as it is beautiful, sitting at the crossroads of the Luzon and Bashi channels. Its location has long made it a gateway between the Philippines and the wider Pacific. a place where cultures and currents meet. These waters form the Luzon Strait, a critical shipping lane connecting the Philippine Sea to the South China Sea. Every day, ships from around the world pass through these channels, making Batanes a silent witness to global trade and movement. The island's rugged terrain offers natural advantages for surveillance and defense. High cliffs and windswept hills provide commanding views of the surrounding seas, making Batanes a natural sentinel at the nation's edge. Fishing and farming sustain the Ivatans, who have lived in harmony with land and sea for centuries. Their daily lives are shaped by the rhythms of nature, from planting root crops to casting nets in the open waters. Their culture, rooted in ancient traditions, is a symbol of Filipino identity. Through music, dance, and craftsmanship, the Ivatans keep their heritage alive, passing it on to new generations with pride and care. Now, Batanes' resilience is matched by its new role as a bastion of national security. As the world changes, the islands stand ready to protect the nation's frontiers, blending tradition with a renewed sense of purpose. The land of winds stands ready for a new chapter, where the spirit of resilience continues to shape its destiny and the Ivatans remain guardians of both heritage and hope. The Luzon Strait is one of the world's most critical maritime choke points, a narrow stretch of water that holds immense strategic and economic significance for the entire Asia-Pacific region and beyond. It separates the Philippines from Taiwan, forming a natural boundary between Southeast and East Asia, and is the only direct sea route connecting the South China Sea to the vast Pacific Ocean. The strait acts as a superhighway for global trade, with thousands of ships carrying energy supplies, raw materials, and manufactured goods passing through its waters every year, destined for major economies like Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan. Any disruption here, whether from conflict, natural disaster, or political tension, would send shockwaves through the global economy, causing delays, shortages, and price spikes worldwide. For China, the Luzon Strait is a vital gateway to the Pacific, offering access for its navy and merchant fleets to project power and secure trade routes far from its shores. For the United States and its allies, maintaining freedom of navigation through the strait is essential to uphold international law and ensure open access for all nations. Rising tensions over Taiwan and the broader South China Sea have made the Luzon Strait a potential flashpoint, where military forces are increasingly on alert and the risk of confrontation is ever present. In the event of a crisis, submarines, warships, and aircraft from multiple countries would likely converge in this narrow corridor, turning it into a high-stakes arena for both defense and deterrence. The Batanes Islands, located at the very heart of the strait, serve as an unsinkable platform for surveillance, early warning, and defense, making them a linchpin in regional security. For the Philippines, securing this area is not just a matter of national pride, but essential to maintaining sovereignty and territorial integrity in the face of external pressures. Without a credible and constant presence, Manila cannot effectively monitor, protect, or respond to incidents in its own waters, leaving its maritime borders vulnerable. The Luzon Strait is not just an international waterway, it's a Philippine frontier demanding vigilant protection, where the stakes are high and the eyes of the world are often watching. Batanes was once defined by its remoteness, a peaceful outpost, largely ignored by Manila. But as China's maritime power grew, the region's security landscape changed. Chinese vessels began appearing more frequently in the Luzon Strait, signaling Beijing's intent to assert influence. Tensions over Taiwan brought Chinese military exercises uncomfortably close to Philippine territory. The threat was no longer distant. Batanes became a front line. Manila realized it could no longer leave its northernmost territory undefended. Enhanced maritime awareness became a top priority. Building a military facility in Batanes was a direct response to these new realities. The islands shifted from isolation to a key role in national defense. The decision to build a base in Batanes was a direct response to China's growing assertiveness in Philippine waters. Local fishermen reported harassment and Chinese research ships raised alarms. Without a forward outpost, the vast Luzon Strait was impossible to monitor from the south. The new base allows the Navy and Coast Guard to maintain a persistent presence and gather vital intelligence. This shift marks a move from reactive to proactive defense, signaling Philippine resolve. The revitalized U.S.-Philippine alliance also played a role, enabling new opportunities for cooperation and facility upgrades. The Batanes base is a cornerstone of the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept. It's a sovereign decision, not a provocation, meant to deter, not escalate. By establishing a presence here, the Philippines raises the stakes for any aggressor. The base stands as a symbol of national resolve and commitment to a rules-based order. The Mavulis Naval Detachment on the Philippines' northernmost island is a strategic outpost less than 150 kilometers from Taiwan. It's a multi-purpose facility naval station communications hub and advanced observation post. Equipped with modern radar and communications, it provides real-time maritime awareness and rapid response capability. The base supports patrol craft, a helipad, and self-sufficient infrastructure built to withstand typhoons and isolation. It extends the Navy's reach, enabling quick interception of suspicious vessels and support for local fishermen. The presence of the base is a powerful deterrent, signaling active defense of northern waters. Mavulis stands as a modern fortress on the nation's frontier. Life at the Mavulis Naval Detachment is a blend of vigilance and isolation. Sailors man surveillance systems around the clock, tracking every movement in the Luzon Strait. Their mission extends beyond defense. They coordinate search and rescue, monitor typhoons, and deliver disaster relief. The base has improved transportation and communication for the Ivatan community. Naval patrols deter illegal fishing, protecting marine biodiversity and local livelihoods. Life is challenging, but camaraderie and purpose run deep. These personnel are not just soldiers, they're guardians, first responders, and community partners. The base embodies the armed forces' modern, multifaceted role. Mavulis is a testament to service on the nation's edge. The Batanes base is part of a broader network of alliances, especially with the United States. The revitalized U.S.-Philippine alliance underpins Manila's new defense strategy. The Mavulis detachment, though sovereign, enhances regional security cooperation. Intelligence gathered here is shared with allies, supporting coordinated responses to threats. U.S. support has aided Philippine military modernization and training. Joint exercises ensure seamless cooperation in crisis scenarios. The base is not a U.S. facility, it's under exclusive Philippine control. This project asserts Philippine sovereignty while leveraging alliances as force multipliers. Mavulis symbolizes a confident, capable Philippines, an active partner in regional stability. Batanes' transformation into a strategic outpost marks a new era for these ancient islands. It remains a beacon of Ivatan culture, now matched by its role as a guardian of sovereignty and peace. The military base deters threats and ensures vigilant monitoring of northern waters. For locals, increased connectivity brings both opportunity and concern over militarization. The government pledges to balance security with respect for Ivatan heritage and the environment. Batanes stands at the crossroads of tradition and modernity. The Mavulis detachment is more than a military post, it's a symbol of national resolve. As the watchtower of the North, Batanes guards Philippine territory and the principles of a free Indo-Pacific. In turbulent times, this remote archipelago is a vital stronghold for security and peace.